Some units don't age up right. Especially green, considering that we have OP purple ultra units. Not only that, I'm pretty sure purple has the highest ability bonus. Greens don't stand a chance, can they? Gohan was pretty annoying when it came out. Trust me, every time I will see a Gohan user, I will just quit the game and not play for the rest of the day. Luckily, Ultra Golden Frieza came out and dominated Gohan with its elemental advantage. And let's not forget its revival mechanic. But apparently, it wasn't enough. And then released Gogeta 4.
Monkeys!
And no green unit was safe. So there's only one logical thing to do. Let's run an Ultra Gohan team. Disclaimer, the first couple of minutes of me talking are gonna be the abilities that the units that I chose in the team have. So I'll put in a timestamp that you guys can skip where I actually start using them in a match. So just wanted to let you guys know. Anyways, back to the video. Well, at least for me it's morning, so by the time I post this it's probably the afternoon, because probably post this at 3 in the afternoon depending on how fast I finish this video. But anyways, so as you can see here, I'm running an Ultra Gohan team. I actually got Ultra Gohan 2 days ago in the morning, maybe at 3 a.m. or 9 a.m. around there. All I know is that I was really sleepy, so I was excited and I couldn't wait to use this unit, because when this unit came out, as I said in the intro, was really annoying and I never wanted to play the game ever again. But I eventually came back. But of course I got him when two purple overpowered units are in the game. So we're gonna be running a Gohan team. But first, let's see each of these abilities and see what they can do. So first up, we're gonna go with Ultra Gohan, our main eye. From first glance, I have him at 5 stars, and he's a range type, which I know that it means Blast is gonna do more damage than his Strike. As we can see here, he has Strike coverage change nullification, meaning that he nullifies enemies' coverage change, unfavorable element nullification, and endurance. Endurance is gonna be a real crucial thing. So whenever somebody tries to rising rush me or use an ultimate, I can just switch to Ultra Gohan, and even if he goes to 0 or below 0, he'll restore his own health when it reaches 0. Unique gauge that counter strikes or strike based specials. He also gets stronger the more allies that are defeated. And blasts that break armor, as we can see down here. Blast armor break, blast cards that nullify enemy armor characteristics, both of these. And character tag, he said hybrid Saiyan, which is going to be our main thing for this team. Well, same as Sun Family, but not really. Now we go to the Arts Tab, strike damage up. So strike impact 15% plus to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts upon activation. Same goes with blasts, 15 plus to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts upon activation. And now our special or rich filled super Kamehameha. It deals massive impact damage. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. 15% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Applies attribute upgrade minus 20% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts. So sustained damage cut is, correct me if I'm wrong, how much the enemy resists damage based on what arts you use on them. So let's just say that you use a blast art or a blast card and it attacks them, right? They're not gonna take let's say 30% of that damage because of their buff or sustained damage cut. Anyways, Counter will activate upon enemy's art attack while in fighting pose, excluding certain moves. Applies the following effects to self when counter activates. So his blast is actually a counter, so it's going to be a bit delayed. Randomly draws one new card, restores ki by 50, and cancels attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Abnormal conditions are like blading, paralyzed, and well, that's as far as I know. Explosive Fighting Spirit, a green card, which is a AoE green. It randomly draws one new card, restores ki by 50, 25% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. Effects occur on hit, cancels own attribute downgrade and abnormal conditions, inflict all enemies with 3 substitution counts. So they're going to be able to switch their characters for a short period of time. And then our ultimate, or Soaring Dragon Celestial Wave. So this are the abilities that are going to activate whenever you use it to himself. So 50% to ultimate damage, inflicted for 3 timer counts. Nullifies enemies, restores health when it reaches 0. So that's going to be a huge thing. Effect when this character attacks for 3 timer counts. Also nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 5 timer counts if there are 2 defeated battle members. Cannot be cancelled. So effects to enemies on hit, destroy all cards, reduces ki by 100. Damn, that's crazy. Nullifies blast arts when charging forward. I'm not sure what that means, but nullifies blast arts when charging forward. I guess that he won't take damage. Anyways. Main ability, now I actually feel sorry for you. He draws the ultimate arts card next, restores own health by 30% and ki by 60%. Restores own unique gauge by 50%. Seals enemies rising rush for 10 timer counts. Seals all enemies' main abilities for 10 timer counts. But it requires 25 timer counts, so you can use your main ability. Now its Ultra ability, Resonance of Force, Hybrid Saiyan. We're gonna read only the character. The character is the leader because, well, this guy is gonna be the leader for this team. If this character is the leader, it's gonna apply 30% to damage inflicted, 30% to ki recovery, which both of them cannot be cancelled. So that's gonna be huge. Z ability, 30% to tag Hybrid Saiyan or tag Sun Family, base strike and blast defense during battle. Now, if you could have like more stars on your Gohan, and you'll be able to get Z ability 3, which is 3% to special move damage inflicted by tag Hybrid Saiyan, which is really huge. I would have really liked it because I'm running on a Hybrid Saiyan team. And 38% to tag Hybrid Saiyan or tag Sun Family, base strike and blast defense during battle. So obviously stars matter. And yeah, unique ability, Gohan Unleashed, applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 170% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Reduces damage received by 70%, cannot be cancelled either. 40% to ki recovery, cannot be cancelled. Increases arts card drew speed by 1 level, and it also cannot be cancelled. Damn, that's actually crazy. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Randomly draws one new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Restores ki by 30%. Restores ki by 30%, my bad. 50% to damage inflicted, cannot be stacked, and it cannot be cancelled. -5 to Archons for 15 timer counts. Okay. This also applies the following effects to self if there are 2 defeated battle members. Randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws the ultimate arts card, Soaring Dragon Celestial Wave next. 70% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, increases art card draw speed by 1 level for 20 timer counts, but it cannot be cancelled. Restores unique gauge by 100%. Wow. Nullifies enemies restore health when it reaches 0 effect when this character attacks. Oh damn. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a strike or blast arts card. Restores unique gauge by 20%. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemy special action that activates when changing cover for 5 timer counts. Activates once, okay. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemies destroy card effect for 5 timer counts. Activates also once. Activation counts reset after characters switch. Okay. Applies the following effects to self upon landing a strike or blast arts card. Blast arts, it randomly draws one new card, activates once, restores key by 25, activates once also. Activation counts reset after character switch. Okay. Applies the following effects to self when this character performs the vanishing step based on the number of defeated battle members. One or more battle members. Nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 10 timer counts. Activates once. Activation counts reset after character switch. 2 battle members restores vanishing gauge by 70%. Activates once. So that's one of our unique ability, I mean. Now, the true power awakened. This is gonna be a long list, guys. Don't worry, I already put a timestamp right below the video, so you can guys skip through this. But anyways, true power awakened. Reduces impact damage received by 15%. Cannot be cancelled. Restores own health by 40% only once when it reaches 0. See, this is going to be a huge thing. Well, this character is in one of the following states. If own unique gauge is at 30% or more, consumes entire unique gauge to counter enemy strike arts and most forward charging and other special move and special arts. Activates 3 times. Right? Slide movement or standing still. Sidestepping to the left or right, receiving an attack. Excludes abnormal condition and special states caused by a certain art. Excluding changing cover. Own unique gauge will disappear after counter activates 3 times. This character unique gauge decreases while they're on the battlefield and recovers while they're on standby. Okay, the following effects also occur when counter activates. Restores own key by 50, cancels own attribute downgrade in abnormal conditions, shortens allies substitution count by 5, destroys all of your enemy's cards. The following effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's art attack while this character is on the battlefield. Restores own health by 10%, activates twice, reduces enemy key by 30%, activates twice too. And activation counts reset only when 2 ally characters are defeated. So, that's our Gohan, Ultra Gohan. As you can see here, he's a green type, so fighting a Gogeta 4 be quite tough, but I'm sure he can do it. We're gonna move on to Aleph Red Ultimate Gohan. Aleph Red Ultimate Gohan. He's a melee type, which means his strike damage is going to do more than blast. As we can see down here, his strike does more than his blast attack. He has a blast cover change null, blast armor, heals allies, slow start, which means more damage the more timer counts passed, and he has his arts card held. He has a strike which restores key, 5 key when used, and just a normal blast card. He's a hybrid Saiyan and Sun family, which boosts our ability bonuses for Gohan. Now artifact, its strike, it's plain simple. It's just strike impact with blast damage armor. So we're just gonna move on. Blasts, So blast all arts cost up. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 15 to all art costs for 3 timer counts on hit. Meaning that if your blast art hits, it'll make the other opponent's card cost more expensive. Now, Explosive Sorry Dragon Strike applies the following effects to self upon activation. Restores Vanishing Gauge by 70%, which activates 3 times. 30% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. If unique gauge is full, applies the following effects to self upon activation. Randomly draws 1 new card. Increases Dragon Balls by 1. Activates 3 times. Applies attribute upgrade minus 30% to enemy sustained damage cut effect for 3 timer counts. And blast armor when charging forward, so the enemy, whenever he uses a blast card, he won't stop you from using your blue card. Now last, Ultimate Fighting Spirit. Draw a special move arts card next, activates twice. Restores own health by 10% and ki by 50%. 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Destroys all of your enemies' special arts card. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade minus 30% to health restoration for 30 timer counts. Anti-regeneration here. Ability, this is going to be quite a handful because when I first saw it, it was a whole essay. So we're just going to see if we can zoom through this. His main ability, the Awakened Beast's power, transform into Beast. Restores own health by 30% and ki by 50%. Reduces impact and slice damage received by 30% for 20 timer counts. Cancels own attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions. If unique gauge is full, resets own unique gauge to 0 and the following effects occur. Draw a special arts card next. Charges own unique gauge by 100%. Destroys all of your enemy's cards. Reduces enemy vanishing gauge to 0. If unique gauge is not full, resets own unique gauge to 0 and charges it by 30%. Requirements: 20 timer counts must elapse. So in order to activate his main ability, you have to wait 25 seconds. Limited Z ability, this is not going to do much, but increases the following stats of allies when this character is a battle member. 15% to both strike and blast attack, and 5% more to strike and blast defense too. Its limited Z ability 3, just 7% to both strike, blast attack, and 7% to strike and blast defense. Z ability 26 to tag Hybrid Saiyan base strike attack and defense during battle. We're not running any episode sagas from the movie, so. And for the Z ability 3, you get 30% to Hybrid Saiyan or tag Sun Family base strike attack and defense, and 15% to characters that are both episode saga from the movies and tag Hybrid Saiyan base blast attack. So this will help us a bit if I was able to get to Ultimate Gohan to 6 stars. Now, unique ability, Ultimate Power, Born of Fury. The following effects occur when battle starts. 100+% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. 40% to strike damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled also. Reduces damage received by 70%, cannot be cancelled. Increases own arts card draw speed by 1 level, cannot be cancelled. 30% to blast damage inflicted by allies, cannot be cancelled either. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Restores own ki by 25. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Cancels own attribute downgrade. Randomly destroys 1 enemy card. Apply the following effects to self according to the number of timer counts elapsed from battle start. Here's a slow starter set. 10 counts elapsed, plus 20% to damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, and minus 5 to art costs also cannot be cancelled. 25 counts elapsed, plus 20% to damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, and 60% to key recovery cannot be cancelled also. 40 counts elapsed, 20% to damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, and charges unique gauge by 50. Applies the following effects to self every 4 timer counts while this character is on the battlefield. Restores ki by 15, 10% to special move damage inflicted for 30 timer counts, minus 3 to special move art cost for 30 timer counts. That's the ultimate power born of Fury. And then we're going to dedicate it to protecting one's friends. This one is quite long here, but we'll get this going. Slightly charges own unique gauge every time an ally is hit with an enemy arts attack. The following effects occur when unique gauge is full. Activates once. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 30 timer counts. Restores ally health by 15%. Shorten ally substitution counts by 10%. 10. Reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 1. Applies the following effects to self after enemy attack is over. Restores health by 10%. Activates 3 times. Applies buff effect. Nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover for 10 timer counts. Applies the following effect to self every time another battle member is hit with an enemy's art attack. 10% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. Applies buff effect. Nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover for 10 timer counts. The following effects occur when enemy activates his special move arts, ultimate arts, awaken arts, or rising rush while this character is on the battlefield. Charges own unique gauge by 30%. 20% to allies' health restoration for 3 timer counts. Shortens ally substitution count by 4. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade. Minus 40% to special move, ultimate, and awaken arts power for 3 timer counts. Cancels enemies' buff effects. So there it is. You might think it's done, but that's just before its transformation. So after transformation, he becomes a strike cover change. He still cover nulls, an unfavorable element factor notification, and he also has this rage like Gohan does, which means gets an increase to damage inflicted when allied battle members are defeated. Blue card changes to Violet Beast Kick. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. Restores vanishing gauge by 70%, activates 3 times. 40% to special move damage. Inflicted for 3 timer counts. Nullifies enemies' restore health when it reaches 0 effects when this character attacks for 3 timer counts. If unique gauge is full, resets own unique gauge to 0 and applies the following effects to self upon activation. Randomly draws 1 E card, increases Dragon Ball by 1, applies attribute upgrade minus 30% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts. Blast armor when charging forward. So again, nobody's gonna bother you. Nobody's gonna stop you from using your blue. And then violent fighting vigor, or I don't know how you say that. Draw a special move arts card. Next, activates twice. Restores own health by 10% and ki by 50%. 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Destroys all of your enemies' special arts card. Inflicted on enemies with attribute downgrade. Minus 3% to health restoration for 30 timer counts. Now, for its main ability, is that all you got? Draw a special move arts card next. Restores own health by 20% and ki by 50. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover to self for 10 timer counts. The following effects also occur according to the number of defeated battle members. One battle member restores own health by 15 and 30% to the next special damage inflicted. Two battle members charges own unique gauge by 100 and seals enemies rising rush for 15 timer counts. Requirements: 15 timer counts must elapse. So that's his main ability. Limited Z ability 2 and Z ability are the same. So now we're going for the unique ability, which is Rage Fueled Awakening. The following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Randomly draw one new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Restore own key by 30. Cancels own attribute downgrades. Randomly destroys one enemy card. Applies the following effects to self according to the number of timer counts elapsed from battle start. 25 counts elapsed. 20% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. And plus 60% to key recovery, cannot be cancelled either. 40 counts elapsed. Plus 20% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Applies the following effects to self every 4 timer counts while this character is on the battlefield. Restores key by 15. Restores vanishing gauge by 70%. Activates 3 times. 10% to special move damage inflicted for 30 timer counts. -3 to special move arts cost for 30 timer counts. Nullifies enemies wide range special arts attack while this character is in one of the following states. Activates once. Slide moving or standing still. Sidestepping to left or right. Receiving an attack. Excludes abnormal condition and special states caused by certain arts. Excluding changing cover. And then our last unique ability for Beast Gohan. Rapidly charges own unique gauge according to key charge time while this character is on the battlefield. Applies the following effects to self once unique gauge is full. Restores key by 50. Increases arts card drop speed by 1 level for 20 timer counts, cannot be stacked. Cannot be cancelled either. Nullifies unfavorable element factors for 10 timer counts. Activates 3 times. Applies the following effects to self after enemy attack is over. Restores health by 10%. Activates 3 times. Applies buff effect. Nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover for 10 timer counts. Applies the following effects to self every time another battle member is hit with an enemy's art attack. 20% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. Applies buff effect. Nullifies enemy special action when activates when changing cover for 10 timer counts. The following effects occur when enemy activates a special move arts, ultimate arts, awaken arts, or rising rush while this character is on the battlefield. Charges own unique gauge by 50%. 20% to allies health restoration for 3 timer counts. Shorten allies substitution counts by 4. Inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade. 40% to a special move, ultimate, and awaken arts power for 3 timer counts. Cancels enemies buff effects. That's overall Beast Gohan before his transformation and after transformation. This is gonna be real good, and the reason why I have this guy in team is just in case somebody brings out UI Ultra, this guy can counter him real good. Anyways, for our last one, we're going for Bulla. Our last one for our main team is gonna be Bulla, Vegeta assist, because he's a support. He's gonna give us a lot of buffs. Yep, he's at 7 stars, so it'd be crazy. So he's gonna be a support type, obviously, and then strike, cover, change, cover, null, healer. So he'll heal our units while they're in the back. Baton pass, which increases damage by allies when switching to standby. Bestow power increases damage inflicted by allies when defeated. And cards held, both strike and blast are card seals, with 100% chance to seal one enemy card slot and random on hit, up to 1 slot simultaneously. The sealed card slot cannot be used for 5 timer counts. As you can see here, its character tag is Hybrid Saiyan. So again, ability bonus. Arts, strike and blast are just normal, but is blast. Leave it to me, Bulma. The following effects occur upon activation: 50% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, shorten ally substitution count by 3, blast armor when charging forward, so be real good. A girl shout, randomly draws 1 new card, restores own health by 10% and ki by 50%, 30% to the next special move damage inflicted, cannot be stacked, minus 15 to the next special move arts cost, cannot be stacked, seals enemy strike arts to sealed enemy strike arts. The sealed arts cannot be used for 5 timer counts. Cancel enemy attribute upgrades. And then for the ultimate, that's Gallic Gun. Applies the following effects to self upon activation: plus 30% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Applies attribute upgrade minus 20% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts. 30% chance to inflict feint on hit, and also blast armor when charging forward. For its ability, main ability, Cute Little Devil, draw the ultimate arts card, that's Gallic Gun next. Restore own ki by 50, 30% plus to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, 30% to own critical rate, cannot be cancelled, 30% to critical damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover to self for 20 timer counts. Shortens ally substitution counts by 30%. Requirement: 25 timer counts must elapse. Now for the Z ability, it's gonna we're using our Z ability 30% to tag Hybrid Saiyan base strike and blast defense. For Z ability 4, you can just, it's pretty good too, not much of a difference though, like 5% more. 35% to tag Hybrid Saiyan base strike and blast defense. Pretty good, but with this one it'll be enough. For unique ability, Daughter of the Capsule Corporation, shortens own substitution count by 1 as default. The following effects occur when battle starts: 90% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Damn. Reduces own damage received by 60%, cannot be cancelled. Minus 5 to own blast arts cost, cannot be cancelled. 20% to own health restoration, cannot be cancelled. 25% to damage inflicted by allies, cannot be cancelled. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield: randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Restores ki by 30, plus 50% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Increases arts card drew speed by 1 level for 15 timer count. Also applies the following effects to allies per remaining battle member: plus 10% to ultimate and awaken damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Plus 15 timer counts, plus 50% to ki recovery for 15 timer counts. Applies the following effects to allies when this character is defeated: restores health by 15%, 10% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Applies attribute upgrade, shortens substitution count by 2 for 30 timer counts. That's our first unique ability. Our second unique ability, a doted upon daughter. Applies the following effects to enemy every time when hit with an enemy's archetype while this character is on the battlefield. Reduces ki by 30, activates once. Activation counts reset after character switch. Reduces ki by 30, activates twice. The following effects occur when this character is switched to standby: randomly draw 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Restores allies health by 10% and ki by 30. 10% to damage inflicted by allies for 15 timer counts. Cancels allies attribute downgrade and abnormal conditions. The following effects occur every time this character uses an arts card: restores own health by 3%, 10% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts, shorten ally substitution counts by 1, activates once, activation count resets after character switches. And there's our support type. And see, she's purple, which UI Ultra is gonna counter us, but luckily we have Beast Gohan, which is gonna save Bulla. Anyways, now for the equipment. So for Ultra Gohan, we're gonna be using your Overstep the Line, which gives us base strike defense 9.80%, special move damage 10, for slot 2 base blast defense 14.55%, and slot 3 base blast attack 18%. Next, we have Awaken, I'll Give It My Best, base strike defense 17.40%, base blast defense 16.55%, base health 7.20%, and special move damage 6.90%. Then Kamehameha, base strike defense 20.15%, special move damage 6.65%, ultimate damage 6.70%, and base blast attack 1970%. And that's all for Ultra Gohan's equipment. You can modify it if you want to. And then we got Ultimate Gohan's equipment. We have Awaken, once again, you have returned. Base strike attack 15%, base strike attack and defense 15%, and base strike attack and defense 14.70 and 14.55%. Then we have Ultimate Gohan Awakens, base strike attack 16.50, base strike defense 8.80%, 8.35% to strike defense when tagged Saiyan is a battle member, and base blast defense 8.55, 8.50 to blast defense when tagged Hyper Saiyan is a battle member. And then we have Face of Fury, base health 9.55%, 9.80 to strike attack when tagged Sun family is a battle member, and slot 3 doesn't really matter, but I'll read it anyways. 9.10 to blast attack when tagged Vegeta clan or episode saga from the movie's character is a battle member. Last but not least, we have Bulla. We have Surprised at My Strength, health restoration 9.80, base strike and blast defense 13.80 and 13.90, and base strike attack 20.15. Then we have Technique Too Fast for the Eye, base strike defense 19.5, base health 9.90, base strike defense 20.60, 7.85 to strike attack if this character is tagged Super Saiyan 4. So it doesn't count for this one because it's not Super Saiyan 4. And then we got Rack, base strike defense 13.0, base strike attack 13.0, and base blast attack 13.0. And that's for the equipment. Now for our bench, we have Gohan Kid Piccolo Assist for Zenkai, which is gonna buff Sun Family 30% to Sun Family space blast attack and defense during battle, and our Zenkai ability is gonna increase Sun Family's strike and blast attack, strike and blast defense too by 35% and 40%. Our LF Purple Super Saiyan Goten is also gonna be a Zenkai. However, I don't have a Zenkai, so for a Z ability, it's gonna give us 33% to tag Sun Family or tag Hyper Saiyan base blast attack during battle.
if you were to have his Zankai ability, it would be great because it buffs tag sound family during battle. 20% to both strike and blast attack, and 50% to both strike and blast defense. And last but not least, this is gonna buff our Bulla. Z ability, tap 24 to tag GT or tag Sun family, big strike attack and defense during battle. Again, I don't have his Zankai ability, but if you could, you can buff Bulla more with 20% to strike and blast attack, and 15% to blast attack and blast defense. That's enough for our team. We covered everything. I would like to learn more about these units because just now I'm paying more attention to what they do, so I have some understanding of what each of these characters can do. And if you guys have more tips, I will gladly take them for our next video. So now we can just start with the showcase. This is going to be the first replay. After this, I'm going to do another replay. And then for the last 3 games, I'm going to be playing. So we got Gohan. Gohan's little intro is so cool. Right, so he gets me there. There comes the buff. Nullify card protection, unique gauge, arts reduce key strike, arts power down. He tries to do a green, but I stop him. So that gives me the chance to start comboing him. See, the damage is not that bad. He cover changes. I use my green though. Look at that damage. Okay, but there's my unique gauge, which counters him. He vanishes. I switched to Gohan Beast, but it was already too late. Or I was too slow. Switch to Bulla to get those buffs. See, recovery up. I take the hits. He has so many green cards. I'm pretty sure Bulla ate this. Oh no, she didn't. She clearly didn't. I don't know why I thought that she did eat it. But however, we still have our beast, our Gohan, our beast Gohan, and our kid Gohan. But in the green, he reduced our KI. We use our main ability to turn into beast. There you go, his unique. His gauge is all down, so I was able to combo him. I made sure he wasn't gonna cover change. Yep, I was pretty sure damn well he was gonna cover change. He used his main ability before I wanted to tab, which is fine. I missed again, but he was too slow. And that's one of his beast Gohans down. Use my green. However, he backs out. I use my Rising Rush. Game is looking fine to me. No panic. And that's his fusion gone. And now I actually feel sorry for you. Here's his main ability. He tries to do a green, but he misses. I also miss my main ability, which is fine. I'll let Gohan take some hits, because he eventually has to use a strike card. There's the endurance. And now it's game over. I'm pretty sure I wanted to. Oh yeah, I wanted to take his endurance away because I know he has a second life. There we go. I'm pretty sure I missed this. So I turn to Gohan. and get the victory. Here's the second replay, second and last replay, hopefully. We're starting on with Gohan. I start out with the green and it works, so I start comboing him. That's pretty good, decent amount of damage considering that I'm low advantage. So we switch to Bulma to get those buffs. Damage is not looking bad. Decent amount of damage coming from Bulma. I mean, not Bulma, I keep calling her Bulma. Bulla. He tries to counter, but he can't. The combo still continues. Oh well, I spoke too soon. He tries to tap, but I caught him. Card speed is too slow. He gave me a downgrade. And there we go, I got him again. And that's his first life taken away. Now we got Vegeta in here. Yeah, it's a cool animation, dude. That's a cool revival animation. I wanted to get him there, but I was too slow. I got him there too. Switch to Bulla to get those buffs again. But Trunks counters this blast cover change. I go for this. I miss. Go for a strike. Time those stabs. And I absolutely suck. So he wins. It's fair amount of damage. I'm pretty sure I change here. Yup. So I don't know what he was trying to do there. I don't know why he just stood there. Switch to Gohan. Ultimate Gohan. Cover change null. Do I? No, I don't. Okay. So I switch to getting those buffs again and continuing the combo. He tries to counter, but he can't because I don't have no blast. Then here goes the ultimate. Not a lot of damage honestly, but I don't know why he did a rising rush there, but he didn't attack me, so that was fine, I guess. Okay, so there he is. Take the hit. Now I have the ability to turn into Beast, but he did it first. But it doesn't matter. As you can see, he's gonna hit me, so I'm gonna pop in. I'm pretty sure I popped in the green to get the blue. Nope. I popped in. Yeah, I do pop in the green, but for Ultra Gohan. He's panicking. Okay, I should have guessed he turned to Trunks. I could have just done the he misses twice. And that's his future Trunks. I've never seen him use Vegeta. Now that I'm seeing this recording, I used the blue and killed another one of his units, which is Vegeta being this time. Now all we have is the other beast. I tried to tackle, maybe he could like vanish, but nope. Look at this Bulla taking the hit. Go to Gohan. And that's our last replay done. Okay, so we have our first mono, I guess mono purple. We're gonna start out with Beast Gohan. Okay, so they got Gogeta 4, which is gonna be a little frustrating. Oh. Starting with them, special. Oh damn, I missed. That's fine.
Huh? Okay, well, I'm gonna get those ultimate. So it's fine. We switch. Huh? Okay, so that's fine. Oh, damn. I thought I switched. Why is it so delayed? Oh, damn. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. That's one of his down. You were too slow, buddy. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna pop it in this green. Oh, he counted his green too. I forgot about that. Oh, this is not good. Dude, that guy is such an overpowered unit. Okay, so he switches to his fusion. And it doesn't kill, what? Oh, don't worry, it's gonna die right now. Ah, damn, okay, so he got me. It's fine. Okay, well. Now we can turn to Beast Gohan. Okay, so he has his gauge up, which is not good, but we're just gonna pop it off. Damn. Okay. He doesn't have his unique gauge anymore, so I could just Rising Rush. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I'm kinda surprised I'm lasting for this long. He guessed it? Oh, that's actually crazy. Okay, well. That was actually crazy. He guessed it. I mean, I never use a blue card, so I guess that would make sense. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back to SB's Gohan. Fine. Oh no. There's my Beast Gohan. Wait, what? Alright, Ultimate, I forgot. Oh, damn. Wait, there's no way, buddy. There's no way. There's actually no way. Whoa, okay. Seems to me son family. Interesting. Going for it. Ultra Gohan. Alright. We have our Damn it, I thought he was gonna... He was just standing there. Why did he switch? Nice try, buddy. We're gonna have to use that, yep. Oh, you missed. Gonna use this. Oh, he dropped. I dropped. So far, so good. Although I wish that these drops were like, these substitution counts were more. Why am I lagging? Oh damn. Wait, what? Okay. 958. Alright. Now we can just do blast, because even if he changes to anything, anyone is dead. Including you. Well, I don't know what I changed to this guy. Aw, man. That's fine. Wait. Ah, damn. Okay, I thought I was gonna do the clashing, but that's fine. I'm gonna tank it anyways. No, I'm not. Alright. Ultra UI. Sorry, but it's game over for you. It's not game over yet. Oh, okay. Never mind. Gonna be the last matchup today. Seems to be a fusion team. You're going with Ultimate Gohan. Alright. Right. Okay. So it seems to be that he's gonna switch. Yep. Why is it so like laggy? Alright, we got double blue on this guy too. Damn, that did no damage. No. Ah, he got me. That's fine. Come on. Ah. Okay, well. Switching to B's Gohan. It's not like it's gonna matter or anything because he has his unique gauge. Never mind then. Man, it's so laggy too. Okay, so this is where it's all gone. Oh, okay, well. There's nothing I can do there. Besides just taking the hit. Yeah, come on. Give it to me, give it to me. No, I can switch, honestly. I mean, no, I cannot switch. I can transform. Because that will give me a lot of buffs. I'm gonna switch. I don't think this is gonna like bring me low. Yep. Again? A nice try, buddy. Okay, so that's enough of you. Oh, hello.
switch into. That won't kill me, right? Nope.
Okay, now we can switch to Beast Gohan. Damn it. Well,
I'm gonna let Bulla die. No.
okay, well.
Nope. Oh, I got him. Oh, but he has them.
I got him though. I was the one who got him. Let me see, did I get him? I got him! Yeah, you see, buddy, you can't beat me. But he might have got me. Huh? Okay, so we're gonna, I don't know if this is gonna hit him, because I was too slow. Okay, this is definitely, no, not, okay. Okay. Don't tell me he's gonna die. I don't want him to die. Okay.
I don't want him to switch either, so I'm just gonna pop in
The ultimate, just in case he does switch. And he's gone. Ooh, damn, that must be unfortunate. What? Alright, there you go. Finally. Well, that's all for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys later.